Fashion in the metaverse was valued at $7 billion USD in 2023 and is expected to reach $89 billion by 2032, growing at a compounded annual growth rate of 32%. 32% is mind-blowing. Who thought we'd reach a point where humans are spending real money on non-real clothes, aka digital clothes that can only be worn in the digital world and not physically? Well, we're at that point and fashion brands are capitalizing on it to substantially boost their revenues. Literally. How they're doing it is mainly through NFTs, non-fungible tokens. I won't go into details about NFTs, but just know that non-fungible means non-replaceable, meaning one of its kind. So if I buy a Nike NFT sneaker, it's one of its kind. I can prove I own it through the blockchain, and as the original owner, I can make money every time the sneaker is resold. Now that's off the way. Well, guess what? By early last year, Nike had made $185 million just in NFT sales. In fact, there's a time they sold 600 pairs of NFT sneakers in just 6 minutes for a total of $3.1 million. Dolce & Gabbana, $25.6 million. Tiffany & Co., $12.6 million. Gucci, $11.5 million. And the list goes on and on. But don't you find it interesting that these fashion brands made millions of dollars selling clothes or items that can only be worn in the metaverse? We're living in a new era. I mean, if you take a step back and think about it, it does make sense. If users nowadays are spending hours of their day in the metaverse interacting with other humans, then why not have clothes for that environment? Personally, maybe not for me, but I can see this being a thing for many others. After all, gamers already pay real money to buy digital clothes or items for their game avatars. We're also seeing digital fashion brands pop up, meaning they entirely just sell digital apparel, no physical clothes, and they're actually doing well for themselves. Some include Artifact, which was purchased by Nike, The Fabricant, Dress X, etc. I can say we've reached such a point in time due to rapid tech advancements and such technology being democratized to the masses. Things like AR and VR headsets being cheaper and more accessible to millions of people means more and more people hanging out in the metaverse. Others who in their sane mind would be willing to pay real money to buy non-real clothes just to hang out with their two buddies in the metaverse? I suppose no one. I think what fashion brands can learn from this, there's a way to amplify the reach of their brand beyond the physical world, and as a result unlock new revenue streams. I know we've mainly talked of the big players like Nike and Gucci, but in reality other fashion brands with loyal fans can still leverage the technology. After all, if I'm a big fan of brand X, like many of my clothes are just brand X and I spend hours in the metaverse, if brand X is offering digital clothing options, what should cause me not to buy from them and instead buy from Nike? Nothing. So fashion brands can be smart about this. Being proactive as the metaverse is only getting more and more mainstream by the day. Till next time, stay savvy. Peace.